Drama in the courtroom. Diddy's legal team just made a second push for a mistrial in his explosive federal case, but the judge wasn't having it. Here's exactly what went down and what it means for one of the biggest trials in hip hop history. On June 7th, Sean Diddy Combs' defense team filed a new motion in New York federal court accusing the prosecution of misconduct. At the center of their claim, a shocking allegation from a witness who testified that Diddy once dangled Brianna Bongolan from a 17th-story balcony back in 2016. But Diddy's lawyers say that story is straight up false, and they brought the receipts. They submitted travel records and text messages showing that Diddy was actually in New York when the alleged incident happened in Los Angeles. According to the defense, not only was he not there, but Cassie, another key witness, didn't even learn about the balcony story until later through a text exchange. The motion also targeted photos introduced by the government showing injuries allegedly linked to the incident, but again, Diddy's attorneys argued that the pictures were taken in LA on a day Diddy had alibi proof he was on the East Coast. Prosecutors, however, fired back. They argued the testimony was credible and that the defense could challenge inconsistencies through cross-examination. In other words, this wasn't a reason to throw out the case, and the judge agreed. On June 10th, Judge Arun Subramanian officially denied the defense's motion, saying the trial was proceeding fairly and that there had been absolutely no prejudicial testimony so far. He even complimented the defense on their courtroom tactics, calling one of their cross-exams a Perry Mason moment. Now, this wasn't the first time Diddy's team tried to stop the trial. Just a couple weeks ago, they filed a separate mistrial request, this time over questions about destroyed fingerprint evidence related to the firebombing of Kid Cudi's car back in 2012. That request was also denied. So where does this leave us? Diddy is facing serious charges: sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transporting individuals to engage in prostitution. He's pleaded not guilty across the board, but if convicted, he could be looking at decades behind bars, or even a life sentence. The government claims Diddy ran a sophisticated criminal enterprise using his fame and influence. His team argues it's all fabricated, exaggerated, and politically charged. Now that the second mistrial attempt has failed, the trial rolls forward. Cross-examinations are heating up, and closing arguments are on the horizon. A verdict is expected by the end of June or early July. Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with every major twist in one of the most high-profile hip-hop court battles in history.